What's up guys, Jay Joseph here, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to skate your local skate park, or if it's a new park for you, how to skate a brand new park. Whether you're new to skateboarding or you're an OG, all these tips can be super duper helpful to you guys, so let's hop on in. At every skate park, there are specific things in the park that can help you get adjusted to the park a lot quicker. You should look out for bowls, you should look out for ramps, ledges, mani pads, stairs, all that good stuff. Those are the main things that you'll see in most skate parks. Oh, and rails as well. So how do you get used to skating a skate park that you've never been at before? Or maybe you've been to this park multiple times, you never tried to skate the park completely. First, you got to roll around the park and get used to what's in the park. Look at it, think about what you think is possible at the park. All that good stuff really matters, because if you can't visualize yourself doing it, or if you can't even think about possibly doing it, then it's going to be a lot harder to make happen. So let's go roll into the park, and I'm going to show you guys where I like to start off when I come to Brook Run Skate Park to get my skating on the way and warm up and get used to the park. Here is my flat ground area. This is what I think is the flat ground area of the park. I like to always find an area where I can practice some flat ground tricks in order to get used to skating in a park or anything of that nature, and to give myself some time to not only warm up, but to think about what else I'm going to do at the park. So I'm going to show you guys like a quick 3 flat ground tricks in this little area, and then we're going to go explore some other parts of the park. Cool. That's a little bit of flat ground. I'm not going to go too deeply into it because I've been skating for the full day. But after I get my flat ground done, I like to look around at the park and see what's possible. Like I said before, if you can't visualize it, it becomes way harder to actually do something new at the park. But you also have to leave your mind open to the possibilities at the park. Skate within your means, but leave your mind open for possibilities. Just because I can only do an ollie, let's say I can only do an ollie. Just because my ollie is only that big, doesn't mean I can only do it on flat ground. Because I can ollie flat ground, I could take it to probably try to do it up a ramp or down a ramp. I could try it down some stairs. I could try it off of a ledge. It's all about doing things in increments and believing that it's possible. If you know how to do a trick, or if you even have the general idea, you can take it and you can grow it and you could run with it. That's still skating within your means. For those who want to ollie off of something, we're going to start with this little ledge here. This ledge is nothing too crazy. Even if I did a tiny ollie off of the edge, I'd still roll off. It's like rolling off of an object. So I'm gonna do a tiny ollie. Boom. If I'm brand new at ollieing, or like, let's say my ollies aren't as huge or anything of that nature, if my ollies aren't that big, I can try to take it off to something and broaden how I land, how confident I am in doing the ollies. So I'm gonna skate the rest of the park just to show you guys how used to skating the park I am and what works for me. I'm just gonna do one trick on the normal things I do, and that'll be it. Now, of course, there are a few things that are just like, outliers when it comes to figuring out how to skate a new park for yourself, or maybe your local park. One of them is looking out for who's in the way, or looking out for how many people are here. You want to give everybody a chance because you want somebody to give you a chance to try your trick as well. So you don't want to just be the one that's just flying at everything, not giving any type of regard for who else is at the park, especially when there's kids. You can't get mad at kids when they're skating the park, because like, they're learning just like you were once learning at one point, or like you are learning. So you can't expect them to just be getting out of your way or anything like that, because that's something that you'll also notice that a bunch of, like, on the pro level skaters would do too. They won't necessarily look out for you every single time. So look out for other skaters, because if you look out for them, they'll look out for you. So that's one thing that I can give you guys. 2, try to talk to people at the park. This is the scariest tip, but it's the biggest truth that I could give you guys. It has helped to a lot of my like getting better at skating and just progressing. If you talk to other people at the park, it may be scary. Some people may push you away, but 9 times out of 10, you'll find people who will respond to you. You'll find people that actually want to see you get what you're trying to do, whether they know how to do it or not. And it just helps you progress when you have friends at the park that are trying to skate with you, or that are just encouraging you to do something that you may be a little scared of, but they know that you got. What I've known and what I've learned is that most people won't push you to do something that seems way too far out of your range. So like, let's say you just started skating, you just learned how to ollie, and now you're trying to tray flip down some stairs. Most people will be like, no, you should learn some things before you should try to tray flip down those stairs. So most people will give you that type of warning if they see that you're too far out of it. But at the same time, there are a couple that may try to doubt your skills if it's something that's achievable. Like, you just learn how to ollie, you want to ollie up a ramp. Some people may be like, nah. So that's the important thing too. Learn those that are supporting you versus those who are trying to just push you away or hinder you or whatever the case may be. The ones that are supporting you are most likely going to be the ones that are going to respond to you. They're going to try to give you tips that are open to help you. You'll realize that a lot of people at skate parks are more willing to help you learn how to skate than they are trying to skate themselves, unless they're filming. Which brings me on to my last tip. If you see somebody filming, or if you see somebody just flying really fast at an obstacle, try your best just to be a little bit out of the way. Most likely they're trying to get a clip for something that they find is important, maybe Instagram, maybe YouTube like myself, maybe for a sponsor or anything of that nature, or maybe they just want the clip to show that they've finally achieved something that took them a while to do or that they haven't done before. Try your best to stay out of the way. It's cool to support for sure, but don't stand in the way of the obstacle that they're trying, or don't try to stop them and have a out of nowhere conversation unless you just see them standing still for a while or whatever. But it's always great to support. But that's about it. That's all that I can tell you guys, or that's all the tips I have for helping you guys learn how to skate your skate park, and whether it's new, whether it's your local, or anything of that nature. Hopefully these tips were super duper helpful. If there's anything that I may have missed, please leave it in the comments below. If you have any questions or any concerns, comment, because I'm gonna respond to it. And I want to help you guys figure out how to skate your parks and all that stuff. I'm going to be doing a lot more how-tos on my page, so you'll be seeing some how to do certain tricks, how to skate certain obstacles that I know how to skate, and everything of that nature. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share it around to people who may need some help figuring out how to skate their skate park. And make sure you guys smash that subscribe button. I see so many of you guys are coming to the page that are new, and it just really fills me up with joy to see when you guys are subscribing and coming back for more videos and all that good stuff. So I'm loving the growth. Thank you guys for joining my page. And if you are a skateboarder in Atlanta who has a YouTube page, please hit me up. I'd like to collaborate for sure. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. Peace out, guys.
Everybody's living like the clock don't change. Being comfortable equivalent to the same old thing. I'll be damned if I am living like there's not a better day. It's my time to go and get it. Fuck what anybody say.